Welcome to our Korean bibimbap recipe. Bibimbap is a vibrant and tasty Korean mixed rice dish. It combines rice with a variety of vegetables, savory beef, and a spicy gochujang sauce. It's colorful, nutritious, and packed with flavor. Let's get started on making this delicious meal. Let's go over the ingredients for our delicious Korean bibimbap. First, you'll need 2 cups of short grain rice and 2.5 cups of water for the base. For the toppings, grab a medium carrot and a zucchini, both julienne. We'll also need a cup each of spinach and bean sprouts. Don't forget a cup of shiitake mushrooms, sliced. Next, for some freshness, get 4 to 5 leaves of lettuce, shredded, and a cucumber, julienne. We'll top it off with 4 eggs. If you're adding beef, you'll need 200 grams of thinly sliced ribeye or tenderloin. Marinate it with 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 1 tablespoon sesame oil, a minced garlic clove, 1 teaspoon sugar, and a pinch of black pepper. For the sauce, mix 3 tablespoons gochujang, 1 tablespoon sesame oil, sugar, water, rice vinegar, and a teaspoon of minced garlic. That's it. Now we're ready to cook our bibimbap. Let's start with the rice for our bibimbap. First, rinse 2 cups of short grain rice under cold water until the water runs clear. This helps remove excess starch. Drain the rice well. Next, add the rice and 2.5 cups of water to a rice cooker and cook according to the manufacturer's instructions. Alternatively, you can cook the rice on the stovetop. Bring the rice and water to a boil in a pot. Once it starts boiling, reduce the heat to low, cover the pot, and let it simmer for about 15 minutes, or until the rice is tender. After cooking, let the rice rest for 10 minutes. This helps it finish steaming. Finally, fluff the rice with a fork to separate the grains. Now, let's prepare the vegetables and toppings for our bibimbap. First, heat a small amount of oil in a pan over medium heat. Add the julienne carrots and sauté them until they're slightly tender, about 2 to 3 minutes. Season with a pinch of salt and set aside. Next, in the same pan, sauté the julienne zucchini until tender, about 2 to 3 minutes. Season with a pinch of salt and set aside. For the spinach, blanch it in boiling water for 30 seconds, then rinse under cold water to stop the cooking. Squeeze out the excess water, season with a pinch of salt, and add a few drops of sesame oil and set aside. Blanch the bean sprouts in boiling water for 2 minutes, then rinse under cold water. Squeeze out the excess water and set aside. Finally, sauté the sliced shiitake mushrooms in a small amount of oil until tender, about 3 to 4 minutes. Season with a pinch of salt and set aside. Now, let's prepare the beef for our bibimbap. First, take 200 grams of thinly sliced beef, like ribeye or tenderloin. Marinate it with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, a minced garlic clove, 1 teaspoon of sugar, and a pinch of black pepper. If you have mirin, you can add 1 teaspoon as well. Let the beef marinate for at least 15 minutes to absorb all the flavors. Next, heat a pan over medium-high heat. Add the marinated beef and cook it until it's browned and cooked through, about 4 to 5 minutes. Once done, set the beef aside. Next, let's prepare the gochujang sauce for our bibimbap. In a small bowl, combine 3 tablespoons of gochujang, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, sugar, water, rice vinegar, and 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. Mix everything together until it's well combined and smooth. Finally, let's assemble our bibimbap. Start by placing a portion of the cooked rice at the bottom of each individual serving bowl. Next, arrange the prepared vegetables, beef, and shredded lettuce around the rice in an appealing way. Top each bowl with a fried egg. Drizzle a small amount of sesame oil over the top and sprinkle with sesame seeds. Serve with the gochujang sauce on the side, so everyone can add as much as they like to their bibimbap. And lastly, here are some tips to make your bibimbap even better. First, ensure all your vegetables are cut to similar sizes. This helps them cook evenly and makes for a nicer presentation. For an extra touch of flavor, try using a dulcet or stone pot for serving. It creates a crispy rice layer at the bottom that adds a delightful texture. Before you dig in, mix everything well to make sure the flavors are evenly distributed throughout your bowl. Feel free to customize your bibimbap with other vegetables like bell peppers, radish, or even some kimchi if you like. Enjoy your homemade Korean bibimbap